Today's the day for the race that stops the nation being Australia, and the race being the Melbourne Cup. The big race has made me think about all the incredible video games that feature horses and horse riding. I think we can all agree there's plenty of reviews available for those games. So today, I'm going to cover the potentially garbage one. With that said, welcome to the absolute garbage game review of Gallop Racer 2. Please excuse the little knowledge I have about horse racing. To me, the events consist of wearing extravagant clothing, binge drinking during the day, and sometimes putting on a bet for the races that are going on in the background.
Who to vote for? Can't they just bet that all the horses will have a fun time?
Yeah, I think you want that late.
Gallop Racer 2 only focuses on the sport of horse racing, and none of the actual madness that surrounds it. And because of this, my expectations that this game will be garbage are extremely high. You start with the character creator, and I choose my friend George Costanza. You can edit your jersey, then choose one of 3 trainers. I chose the beginner trainer as I have no idea what the H I'm doing here. And with that, I chose a random horse and went straight into a race with no idea how the mechanics work or even what the controls are. I quickly found out that you control the horse with the D-pad and not the analog stick, which to me is absolute piss. The game was released in 2004. What the All the gauges and symbols are overwhelming. I guess that the blue gauge was for the horse stamina, but there's a lottery machine next to it. What the hell is that for? After finishing last, unsurprisingly, it was time to go to the academy to understand how the damn game works. Shite, there's way more to this game than meets the eye. There's pages and pages of instructions and hints on how to play. It's pretty overwhelming. But the main points for the horses are, they all have individual stats with different strengths and weaknesses and abilities. Some prefer to be out in front, away from the pack, and others prefer to be mid-pack, then storm home, strong in the final straight. They also have different conditions as well. They could be well rested and ready to perform, or they could be tired and pissed off, lowering their race potential. There's also different quality horses. You'll have to level up in order to race higher quality ones, but sometimes your trainer offers you a seat early on with the catch being you must place or win to earn bonus points. And now onto the actual races themselves, and I had to check out the academy to work out how the hell to actually control the horse. So the start, you have to line up these moving targets as close as possible and press X to get a good start, which is very important for the horses that hate being in a pack. The blue stamina gauge fills up during the race if you keep your horse comfortable. The horse icon shows its level of comfort during the race. If you steer it into other horses, it'll become pissed off. If it's running too fast, it'll become pissed off. If it's running too slow, it'll be pissed off. Seriously, keeping this horse happy is the most important part of the game. Geez, they are demanding bastards, aren't they? So keeping an eye out for the distance remaining in the race, we approach the final straight. And this part of the video needs an animal abuse warning because it's time to
crank that whip.
Whipping the horse does boost its speed, but you cannot spam it because the whip gauge depletes. And when fully depleted, the PETA approved whipping will have a negative effect and will slow down your RTACs or Shadowfax, which will also piss them off. So the race ends and I got destroyed because I'm on a C-class horse. And as we know, every horse that finishes last in a race must unfortunately be put down using the following method. After a few trips back to the academy to actually pay attention to all the hints and tips provided, I put all this knowledge into practice and finally won a race. It actually was satisfying learning all the game mechanics and winning that close race. I was fully expecting this to be the first garbage game reviewed on this channel, but I cannot give it that title because even though I do not like this particular genre and have zero understanding of the sport, I didn't hate any of it. I just feel like it's too focused on the racing aspect and should include the more fun activities that race day provides.
For 6 metres to Booberowie boy. I think we're going here. In front, leading the way. It's Elia Rose. Leads by 2 metres in second placing. No, I don't think I'll get through this.
I don't recommend Gallop Racer 2, but it is in no way near garbage level. I give it a score of bad.
On the outside, trying hard was one step closer, but a higher race wins. Second placing, we own a Teach and I think, or on the inside, Cop and Eiffel.